Hello and welcome. So today we have F1 23 or 2023 from EA Sports and Codemasters, which is now part of the giant EA Entertainment. That's going to take a bit to actually situate myself, because it was always EA Games and now it's EA Entertainment. So let's get to it. What changes happened since the last iteration that I did? I really took a long time to do the last one, F1 2022, because it had so many small things new. This one has big things new, so it didn't take me as long. So let's get to it. First of all, we have Breaking Point 2. Now, I reviewed Breaking Point 1 on F1 2021, and it was a really cool addition, which is a story mode for F1. Now that we're going to have actually a movie starring Brad Pitt of the F1 world, let's get to it here. So the story, I'm not going to spoil the story for you guys, but it continues right after the ending of the first one. So all the main characters are still there, as you can see on the image. Career doesn't bring anything new. You either do a career as a driver or team owner / driver, which is team career and driver career. Same old things, same system of upgrading the car. There are a lot of changes in terms of the stabilization of the car, how the car is stable. You really need to do the upgrades this time. On F1 2022, the car was it was solid. It was like a block of rock on top of more rocks, so it didn't skip. You didn't feel the back part of the car escaping with understeer. You don't feel the car correctly. It's very interesting for newcomers to have actually a car that is stable, but on this one it is a little bit more gritty. As you can see, I'm already tier 9 on this season. So let's go through. So this time we don't have a house to manage, and as you can see here, I still have stuff. I'm going to show you the podium pass, and we have a ton of new upgrades to explore. For example, insight. Key insight represents a more significant discovery that will advance your R&D efforts. So this actually helps your research and development in obtaining new and interesting upgrades for your car. I didn't buy the podium pass yet, but I'm going to. What is this? Epic upgrade. So let's check out what epic upgrade it is. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, these are not career rewards. Sure, the clothings, the emotes, the cars, the liveries, and all of that. Yeah, you can use it on the actual career. But these rewards are more used on F1 World. Now on F1 World, the apartment returns, and guess what? They are used here, as you can see.
team member, you need to provide them with a contract. Each contract bestows a bonus mod upon that team member and lasts for a fixed number of events. When that contract expires, all of that team member's mods will be disabled until you give them a new contract. Note that if you replace a team member or their contract, their current contract is destroyed, no matter how many events were left on it.
As you can see, everything is there are really big changes on this F1. As you can see, F1 World brings this to a whole new other level, and this is, let me tell you, this is awesome. Okay, one thing that it bothers me is for a fixed number of times this warning of contacting online services. Yeah, this bothers a little bit, as you can see. I explored this already. I don't really understand why I'm going through the tutorials. Might be something about the latest update, I believe. As you can see. As you can see, this is my livery, my car. All of the design is up to you. As I said, the apartment returns that you can customize. This time you don't have to spend your hard-earned money on stuff you don't actually need to make the game work correctly. So all of the stuff that you spend your hard-earned money, yeah, it's back on this game and it's for free. Okay, this is like a real shot on the gut for the power players that bought all the furniture, all the clothings on F1 2022. They return here on 23, but for free. Local multiplayer, there's nothing to do with, there's no changes here. You need another controller, another person to play with you. League Racing. Now, let's explore this a little bit. As you can see, you need a cell phone to scan this QR code, enter EA RaceNet, and create your own league here on F1 2023. None of it is controlled within the game, so you need a cell phone. Store, yeah, the same store that was on that menu. And what's in the store? A lot of things you don't actually need. Sooner or later, these things will be on the podium, so forget about destroying your hard-earned money on this. As you can see, theater. What is the theater? So the theater is actually a way to see your past mistakes and your past glories. Graphics wise, they improved the graphic a little bit. As you can see, the graphics were improved a little bit, but there are glitches. And this is the PS5 game. When I say glitches, if you look behind inside a car, the heat of the engine will tear the graphics apart of your tail, of the tail of your car. Okay? It's going to be destroyed. It's going to be an amalgam of effects that don't really make sense to the human eye. So it's crap. Okay, it's real crap. As you can see, the graphics improved, and you're going to see on certain curves here, I lose control a little bit of. See, I lost control there a little bit of my car. The cars aren't exactly as stable. You need to do the upgrades on your car to make it as stable as on F1 2022. So let's return here. In terms of sounds and music, yeah, the sounds and musics are on par. There are more musics available this year than on the previous year. That's good and bad, because when we record something, yeah, the copyrights are going to be on our heads. So you get the news. And highlights of the store. So, final evaluation of F1 2023. It's a very simple 9, okay? There are things to be worked on. Stabilization of the car, it's a little bit wonky at the beginning of the career. It's not very friendly for newer players, okay? F1 World, it's top-notch gameplay availability. So explore this. I'm not going to explore because the copyrights would fall on my head, because there are things inside that with brandings and stuff like that I can't show you here. Anyway, 9, and why the 9? I showed you why the 9 in terms of negative aspects. They need to correct the graphics when you look behind the car. The heat blooms should not transform the tail of your car in something out of an UFO video game, okay? Yeah, that happens, and it needs to be addressed. It's not game breaking or game affecting, but it's, for perfectionists like me, it's annoying. So, continuing. Graphics. We have changes on the graphics for the positive, and of course the negative. Sounds are on par, they're good, the musics are very well chosen. Local multiplayer didn't change, still challenging. League racing, I'm a little bit pissed here, because you need a secondary device in order to have league racing, but it is what it is. Career, nothing changed, everything is on par, it's challenging, it's wonderful. Explore this, you have tons and tons of hours here of challenges. Breakpoint, awesome addition, on par with Breakpoint 1, but you really get the feeling of emotions on the characters' faces this time, and even inside the race, the dialogues on the radio are awesome, okay? Very good addition. Store, 10 out of 10. They returned to the basics. They didn't need to change this on F1 2022. We didn't need the stupid furniture and the clothings. They should have given us that for free. We already spend way too much money on this game because it's 79 euros each entry of the game each year. Theater, it's better organized than on F1 21 and 22, so awesome addition. Final consideration, it's 9 out of 10. A really good game for your collection. Try to get it on a promotion because 79 euros on the PS5. still hurts our wallets a lot. Okay, very, very, very a lot. So, try to get it on a promotion. On the PC side, there's a few bugs and kinks that I've tested that they need to address. I would give on the PC a 7 out of 9. 7 out of 10, sorry. Which is good, but not the best. Best experience so far is on PS5. I've tested on the Xbox as well, and the visual glitches are a little bit more not game breaking, not game affecting, but annoying. Are more annoying. Sometimes there's even glitches on the tires on the normal vision, either on the cockpit or on the race pod vision. So yeah, they need to address that. I didn't had those glitches here so far, and I've played a lot. So guys, 9 out of 10, a great game for your collection. Do acquire it if you can. Try to obtain it on a promotional mode on the PS Store or on the EA app or Steam. So guys, I'll see you all next week. Play on, stay safe, bye bye.